YouTube family wagwan. Melon see wagwan. But we can drive and talk. I'm gonna start with the word, you know. Soup! Soup! I can tell you the more specific. Steppers. Chicken foot. Soup! What me did tell you about that World Cup qualifying group where Jamaica drop in? What me did tell you now? Anybody can remember what me did tell you now? Soup! Really and true, no people. Jamaica, 6 from 6. That has 6 points from 6 possible points. 2 from 2. Maximum points. Remember say me say 18 points, you know. Remember me say maximum. We have 6 games to play. 3 points per game. 18 points. We're going 6. 12 more points to go. We have 100% win record going into this World Cup here next year. I want to see how. Alright, just look. We're not going to say nothing. Sup! A big bad Trinidad coming on the stadium yesterday. Supposed to be the biggest rival in the Caribbean. Supposed to be the toughest team in this group here. Right now, they must struggle. 1 point them depend from 2 games. Emphatic. Well, not so emphatic still. Can chat about the game a little bit. We win the game, and the things that we need to look for in the game, me happy with them. Because the first thing we need to look for, and the level of desire and tenacity from my team. And I say that. Yeah, from the first whistle, Jamaica look business-like, them look professional, them look motivated, them look inspired. They were into it. It is inexcusable enough for you to play something with as higher stakes as the World Cup qualifiers. 2 or 3 steps from the World Cup final. And a foreign side come by your home style, come out hustly or out muscly, you know. That's one of the first things we need to look for. Important in a big football games. And the Jamaican them, we tick the box there. Next thing we need to look for, and that one has surprised me a little bit. We see a good amount of organization and shape from the team. That was a pleasant surprise to me. Because all along, you know, the criticism of the Jamaica team is that we are getting some results, but the football where we are playing don't look so good. To me, it was a surprisingly organized. We see a couple moments of good passing and good movements when we never see from the Jamaica team for a good while. Of course, there were lapses in some areas and some, you know, some concentration lapses to where could have cost us dearly. But in the end, we fight it through. And yes, there was some luck, obviously, because the Trinidadians get the ball in the Jamaican net 3 times. And I think the VAR, because we're in a distance, we don't see the VAR operation, you know. But I think VAR ruled them offside 3 times. So, we're right, we look, and you realize with them kind of decision there, is a meter or a foot or 2 could have been the difference between 2 love and 2 all, you know. So we ride that luck there, but a part of the game that. The Trinidadian them, as usual, traditionally, you know, Trinidad always have some little skillful baller with touches, you know. And this team was no different. Yeah, they really, especially some of the wingers where them have up there, them have touches and them fling where 1 and 2 with defender 1 and 2 time and me I say, yo, yeah, the game the place kind of wake up when them do that. But overall though, I love the tenacity, I love the shape, and I love the energy of the Jamaican team. Nice goal by the young centre forward. Take it like a true number 9. Remember the previous game against Bermuda, them get a couple of chances and them never take none of them. But me always tell people something about centre forwards. You see, centre forwards, one of the first thing you can look for from a centre forward, his greatest attribute must be the ability to get himself in a goal scoring position. And not just get himself, but put himself in a goal scoring position. You know, you have some centre forward in football, they don't get a lot of chances because they don't have that knack of getting themselves in a goal scoring position. That centre forward, they have it. Initially, he been out of the game a bit, but you know, them kind of traditional number 9, them depend on how the ball move and how them run in the space and get to them. And he really took the chance when he get with a plum. Yeah? And of course, Jonathan Russell scored the second one early in the second half. So, it was a good professional display by the Reggae Boyz. And as me say, 2 from 2, 6 from 6, sup! The next game coming up is purported to be the tough one in the October window. We are going to Curacao. And here say is that AstroTurf them have down there. Now that we possess some kind of challenge for the Reggae Boyz. Because you know traditionally, a lot of the players, especially when they play in England, don't like to play for AstroTurf. Because the AstroTurf tough, you know. And it tends to do damage to your joints, especially your knees and your ankles. So I remember the last time we played down there, quite a few of the Jamaican players who played in football in England did opt out of the game. So I don't know how we are going to maneuver that one day. Curacao beat Bermuda, Donga Curacao, while we are playing the Trinidad game. That game they ended 3-2. So even with goal difference, we still have one up on Curacao. But I'm not afraid of Curacao. Obviously my side look against Trinidad. Me feel we are going to step on 18 points, I say no. I mean say 18 points and chicken foot, you know. Soup! You think we have to deflect from that? 18 points. Somebody talk about Curacao a big team because they have couple, you know, international player play on the team, and they have Dick Advocate, the former Netherlands coach down there coach them. How would them Curacao in a football, man? Eh? If Jamaica motivated and a play with the requisite kind of desire and intensity, none of them side can take no points from me. Unless we careless. Like how we did careless in a few moments in the game yesterday. Coach McLaren, him do the right thing. He makes some timely changes, me think. And of course, I also think that the substitutes that came onto the park had a good impact at the game. Kaim Dixon, as usually, he's a usual energy provider for the team. When him come on for the team, lots of energy, lots of running, lots of vibes. And he had a part to play in the second goal as well. Cephas start out the game, usual, you know, attacking pace, and look like he would have created something early in the game, but eventually in game kind of peter off. Because of surprise, so the coach takes so long to take him out. Because we really have a lot of options on the bench, you know. But the coach know the player that work not training, and the coach know what is best. And you can't blame the coach for the result here. Clean sheet is also important. Because defensively, I like this defensive area with King and Lowe, you know. I think they complement each other beautifully. And one of the big questions we need to answer between now and the October window, October 10th, which are the next game to Curacao, is these 7 or 8 players that are currently missing, so-called first-string, sure-pick players. Then we just walk back into the team automatically. How if we keep them out here with that energy here, and that tenacity, and that fight here, and that desire here. Because some of them money too comfortable in that side, you know, people. We not tell you like to you. Some of them money did feel like when them turn up and play for Jamaica, they no need to bring them A game. And as a result of that, the team itself that suffer with some subpar performances. Now it was one of the things they made me look out for, you know. All this younger team, less experienced team, I go play. Know that so much of the veteran them out one time. I mean, they tell you no, it could be a potential blessing in disguise. Because based on them 2 performances, when we say 6 goals unanswered, the opposition not the strongest. Yeah? Bermuda not the strongest. Trinidad obviously a little challenging, but not the strongest. But we played Trinidad in some recent games with a lot of them first string players there. And we never beat them as comfortable as this. And this Trinidad team is an improved Trinidad team. So I don't know it's a choice. It's a good problem Coach McLaren have as it relates to which team they put on the park. Obviously you have people like Leon Bailey and Demario Gray and Bobby Reed and Ethan Pinnock who are out. Obviously the goalkeeper Andrew Blake, as soon as him fit, he will come back into the goal. He will be goalkeeper, he will be leader. And him plays sure. We have to ask some question about him. As some of the other ball of them who will underperform for the team. We don't feel them place for sure in the team. We feel like all when we come back against Curacao, Bailey and Gray will sit down a little bit. Yeah? No problem with that. Bobby Reed, as a veteran again, will sit down a little bit. The AstroTurf better for young legs. And we feel like younger team are going to be able to cope better with the challenges of the AstroTurf. I love it though. What am I telling you to say? What am I telling you to say? One word. Soup! Soup! I tell you already, you know. Say a Captain Horace Burrell from him grave in consultation with Jack Warner down at Trinidad under pressure. Can't leave Trinidad. And them 2 men they line up the dryer for Jamaica. And them 2 men they line up the dryer for the Caribbean. All Caribbean group that guarantees say a Caribbean team is gonna qualify for the World Cup. And possibly 2, because the team will finish second and go play in the Confederation playoffs. I think with the South American still, but you know, even then is another chance to qualify for the World Cup. So the late, great Captain Horace Burrell feel like him give Jack a call. Yeah, an inspirational call. And say, Jack, make a call. And see if you can get some divine intervention. We line up a group with all Caribbean teams. And so said, so done. And Jamaica drop in a the group that is soup. How me sound, people? Me feel like I drive and talk all day. Sup, Jamaica? What me say? Me not show no more picture, you know. Me not in no argument to do no. Just one thing me I show no. The steppers. See it here? Soup! We see a soup from day 1 and right down to day 1. 2, 4, 6 down to day 6. Game day 6. Me I go say, Soup, Jamaica! Soup! How much Maverick? How much Maverick? Look on the service, you know more. You see no more on this? You see no more on this? Look on the man. You see no more Maverick? One Maverick.